Hello Commanders, Commander Placer here and welcome to today's live stream. Hope everyone is doing very well, and yes indeed, Nightbot is still on strike, but only on YouTube, which makes no sense whatsoever, so we will have to chalk that up to weirdness, I guess. Bit of an odd one, who knows what's going on there. But today's stream we are going to be doing a spot of combat, I think. I might build a Mamba. Maybe, don't know. I've got some war to go to. So we're going to start off with a little bit of conflict zone running. I'm playing my private group today rather than in open. Just because I imagine some people might want to come and join, which means they're more than welcome to, which would be absolutely lovely. But yeah, currently in Tau Centauri, fighting for Ployd. But hello Seth, how you doing? Alien Hunter, hello. Alan Robert, hello, welcome to the stream. Jack Stuff, hello. Thea Bauer, Just Forbes, J26, how are we all doing today? But yeah, we're off to go and cause some carnage. Backlap, hey, how you doing? So yeah, trying to get some gameplay in today. Because tomorrow we're back in for, I say we, well, that's me. I'm back in for another round of chemotherapy, which we can all all look forward to because it's great fun. Hull chap, hello, welcome to the stream. Mark Simpson, good evening. Yeah, I don't know what Nightbot's been doing. I gave him the night off for New Year's Eve. He's just not come back yet. He's probably drunk on a bench somewhere. It's not great. It's not a great state of affairs at all. That is how artificial intelligence, just fails. Doesn't get its thing. Doesn't get to do it. Sad times. But yeah, currently getting ready to go to war. Well, we're at war. We're winning a lot already. I think we've got a. Actually, you know what? We'll have a quick look on the old squadrons page to have a gander. Look at our allegiance. We are currently at war in Tau Centauri. Total victory. Wow, why am I here? And we've got another war going on in Dzikab. And we've got victory, so we might head over there actually. I think we'll do that. Mark. No. Jazzcaf? What? No. No. Evening Soundo, Happy New Year, how are you doing? Of course, yes, Happy New Year indeed. Because it is indeed the new year. It is 2019, 3305 in the world of Elite Dangerous, where mining has become the new boom activity. Combat is once again kicked to the curb. Not I'm bitter about that. But yeah. All that exciting stuff going on. I said I was going to make a member. He got it to 39,000 heat before it exploded. Well, Alan, that's an interesting one. Yeah. Geezer, hey, how you doing? Yeah, you're not being ignored, don't worry. Right, off we go. So, my Corvette is currently set up for conflict zones and material collecting, which is an unusual kind of setup. What it does mean, though, is that I should be able to gather up decent materials at the same time as fighting. Alien Hunter, yes, I will take some wingmen. But yeah, we're going to, I guess, Dzikab. Dzikab. I guess that might be how you say it. But yeah, guys, we're gonna fight in the smaller system because we're not a total victory there, which means we've got a little bit of work to be done. Oh no, I've never been to the system before. so we have to do a little bit of a little bit of things. Well, Mark, it depends what ship you're using, doesn't it? It's a big thing. Depends what ship. Because if you're using a Python, then yep, it can be a little bit of a struggle. And if you're using something slightly bigger, then you're alright. Oh yes, in the mining Python, there you go. So yeah, it makes sense. What we'll do... right. It bothers me that I'm going to do this, but got to do what we got to do, because I've not actually
Hello there.
scanned the system. Different Gaming, thank you very much for subscribing. How you doing? We are not after signal sources. We're not after signal sources at all, because there's literally no point. What I do want to do is do some planetary scans quick, so I know where everything is. Because somewhere in the system... Actually, no, I could probably just do... almost finished Nightbot is the question on the current crochet project. Apparently sleeves, that's the thing. That's what she's working on at the moment. Sleeves on a crocheted jumper. Still working on it. I don't think she's finished yet. I'm not allowed to talk about her. She just said...
No, I asked if you were talking about me.
Yeah, Nightbot's asking about your crochet project.
That's almost done.
It's almost done. That's the answer. I'm already done with that. Let's just go for some look at the system map, because there's only be a couple of places where we can actually land. Not there.
Hello there.
Seth, oh dude, thank you very much. Much appreciated the donation. Genuinely, thank you. Right, Weberworks. We will head over there. Now, I have had some problems with, annoyingly, with conflict zones recently. There's been a bit of a problem. They've been very much a pain in the backside with the way they work. Which is... They seem to be a little bit broken in open play, I think, so not great. See, I've been doing alright with mining. Not too bad. Hey, greatest, how you doing, bud? Oh, dude, what is it? Is it an early 2000s Budweiser advert with a oh, no, I can't do any more of that. I can't do it because it's uber cringe. But great sense, how you doing, bud? Oh, Van Obviously send the broken in solo as well. Ugh. Of course they are. Tell me to get out. What? I mean, now you probably... I was old enough when those adverts were out that everyone was doing it, and it was just horrid. Absolutely horrid. And I never, ever want to hear about it again. Ever. Oh, it's always quiet over on Twitch, isn't it? It's its thing. Twitch is the slightly more chilled out platform. YouTube's the busy one, at least for me anyway. It's not from scare. It's not from scare. Greatest, right? That "What's Up" thing is not from Scary Movie. It's from the Budweiser adverts, and Scary Movie copied it because it was current at the time. Admoff, hey, how you doing? I did. I had a nice holiday, thank you. It was a really relaxing week away with my wife and my parents. We did Christmas dinner on Christmas Day. We went out for something to eat on Christmas Eve. Went to a lovely Italian restaurant, which I can highly recommend. Not sponsored. They're called Del Mar, which means by the sea in Italian. Who would have thought, eh? Yeah, Greatest is right. No, Greatest is wrong, Greatest. Why are you making this so confusing? Alright, I've put my side, and it's an empty conflict zone, so we'll have to see if anyone turns up or not. Well, Mark, I tell you what, you're doing better than I am, because I have not had any conflict missions, like massacre missions for conflict zones. None. And I've got 2 wars going on at the moment. Nothing. Oh, hey Jester, in with a lurk. How you doing? Yeah, Greatest has cloned himself. What a terrifying prospect. But yeah, conflict zones. Bugged AF. Hey Taz, how you doing? Indeed, more anime streams. Is that you want more, or you think this is more? Oh god, Greatest, why are you making this so complicated? Why do you do this? Yeah, Alan, it's a bit of a weird one. We're gonna kind of hang around for a bit. Wait, Ian Hunter told me to look. What am I? What are we looking at here? Ian Hunter, what are we looking at? Is that a lovely gold, shiny? Yeah, it's a gold shiny FDL, and that's a black mamba. Black mamba. Oh. Oh, special ops, fantastic. Just special ops though, nothing but special ops coming in. Oh, no, Alan, the Mamba was red. That was its default. It was red. See, now, unfortunately, we're probably not going to win this war zone, but we will get some bonds for it, at least, so there's that. Who'd hacken? No worries, man. You're here now, that's what counts. Always what counts. Everyday night call. Catch you later. Come on. There we go. Yeah, see, unfortunately, like I say, this is going to be a problem where I'm going to take these guys out and that's it. And unfortunately, it won't be only 4 targets that you have to take out. Oh, it's a pain in the backside. MK Vimes, hey, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. And Philippofa, how you doing? Home we go. Like I say, Corvette. It's nice to be flying around in it, but I might need to do something different. And we've just got a Python left. Rather annoying though that this conflict zone is also bugged. You can see the bar at the top right hand corner. The green one is how well we're doing. Apparently, not that great. Because we're going to do this to kill these 4 people, and that's it. Oh, Philip, first day back at work. Ugh. Horrid. Yeah. Well, at least what we can do is send out our limpets whilst we're here. Oh, well, Mark, right now, war isn't good for much, unfortunately. It doesn't quite feel like winning. I don't know if more are going to turn up. Philip, you were missing work. That is mad. Yeah, fig jam. Sounds about right. A touch disappointing. That's so British, isn't it? I just realised that. It's a touch disappointing. When actually it's very frustrating. But yeah, what we'll do is I will encourage everyone to hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button already. As you guys know, it does help me out. Show some support for the stream and me. And you know, it's really important and good for my self-validation, so I'd much appreciate it. He says. Yeah, Ain Hunter, I think you're right there. I think what we'll do... let's head over to the high... yeah, we'll head over to the high intensity. Give that a go. And see what happens. Give it a go. Yeah, greatest. You could say that. But I like to think that maybe someone would back me up and say no. And Moth, you think you're making a Type 9 mining vessel overkill? Not overkill, but massively impractical, because you need to be able to get inside. If you're doing deep core mining, you need to be able to get inside the broken apart pieces. So if you do, then you're going to have some problems, because you're just not going to be able to have the space for the ship in between there, or the manoeuvring space, and plus the shield strength isn't going to be high enough for you to take constant damage from being hit. Alan, you know that I don't drink tea. I'm not a fan. Don't do tea. Wait a minute, no, greatest, no. That's not what I'm saying. Latrotsky, yeah, is spot on with that, saying that you'll be bumping into things all the time, because you would be. You would constantly be bumping into stuff, and that's something that you don't want when you're mining, because it's just a pain in the backside. Plus, your limpets have a bit of a problem manoeuvring around and all that. Well, Mark, you say that, but okay. Well, I can't do anything to convince you, really. And Moth, I would go for a Python. You say, right? The thing is, right? You say that about a Brit who doesn't like tea. Tea isn't British at all. So actually, I'm so against cultural appropriation that I don't drink tea. How about that? Huh? Doesn't sound very convincing, does it? Oh, I looked away from my screen for a minute, and now we're going to loop of shame the hell out of this. Don't worry about it. It's fine. But yeah, the Python is my pick, with 2 abrasion blasters, your seismic launcher, and then 2 hard points of your choice. 2 large hard points of your choice. Preferably weapons, just to it kind of buys you a little bit of time. Necrolix they might have done, but once again, yeah, we did steal that. My loadout. So TP, my loadout is not particularly well. We've got 2 huge multicans, both overcharged, one with corrosive, one with incendiary. Then the rest of them are all gimbal burst lasers, and they are equipped with efficient and oversized, just for simplicity's sake. The reason why we double up on the abrasion blaster is because at the moment there is potentially a bug, I think it's a bug, where if you fire off the abrasion blaster and both of them hit one of the surface deposits, it will break off 2 chunks rather than 1. So that's why. Yeah, Philip, really good. I mean, I'm not getting as much, but then again, I'm finding mining pretty chilled out and relaxing, to be honest. Oh, look, it's empty. No. What is this about? Let's see what drops in, because we might get lucky. We might do alright. Barrow, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, definitely for your high value targets, using the 2 abrasion blasters, even if it's not 100% of the time, you're still getting more than you would do normally, which is actually pretty nice. Right, guys. I think we have to leave, aren't we? Because this is not working too well. Philip, nightmare. Yeah, I think we're out. Just not working. Oh, what a pain. Hey Lee, again. We're having a nightmare, really. We're in dash cab. That's what I'm calling it. Whether that's what it's called or not, that's what I'm calling it. Secret tin excavation. What? But yeah, we have to do a lot of, like, I guess, coming out, dropping back in. And hopefully find one that works. Nah, see, he just dropped in. Need everyone in the wing out. Hey Marcus, how you doing? Hope you're having a good evening. Mine's doing alright. Doing okay. Oh dear. Well Mark, if you find it a sleep fest, mate, you can just go somewhere else. It's alright, I don't mind. I won't be offended. And there won't be a rebuy. I said that. J-Moth, hey, how you doing? Alright, let's see if we can drop in on this now. And hopefully we'll have something. We'll have something, maybe. Because it's not looking positive, is it? Nothing there, is there? How frustrating. I think I might go somewhere else. I think we might have to. We go back to the medium. I have no idea how this stuff works. Yeah, Todd, that sounds about right. I go with that. Schmaddy, you're saying you just get back to what you're starting engineers, so many things to farm. Yes, there is a lot. Mining can help with that. You can pick up materials doing the old school kind of mining, so if you're just using the mining lasers, you can pick up some materials there, so that's probably worth giving it a go. Especially with mining the way it is at the moment. You can make some decent cash. Also at the same time, planetary prospecting still works. And I can probably safely say that if you're going to go and do a little bit of a like driving around places like Dav's Hope or one of the Thargoid attacked sites. I've got a video on that for some places to go and look, and it's pretty atmospheric, so it's worth giving it a go. Yeah, Lee, I think you could be right. I think you might be right, actually. But yeah, Fig Jam, we did some testing earlier on, and it looks like it could be being in a wing is the problem. So once you drop in, weirdly enough, then suddenly it's okay. Well, once you drop in and then you ring up, it's all good. Mining wise, I mean, I've only made a few hundred mil, just because I haven't been doing a huge amount of it, because there's always something to do. But yeah, right, we're going to do that. We are going to unwing. So if we will going to leave the wing, only go into the conflict zone on my own, then when one of you drops in you can wing me back in and it should be problem solved. We hope. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know if it's that. But Evening Nix, how you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, see, that's probably a Fig Jam. I don't know what causes it. It's just one of these things where it's just a bit of a pain. We'll give it a go, we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll give it a go, Lee. We'll see what happens. That was a bit fast, wasn't it? I'm always gonna blame chat. Always gonna blame the fact I'm reading chat. Right. So we've dropped in. And it's empty. So what I'm going to do, okay, it's the main menu. Going to start again in my private group. It's all the private groups. I really should leave some of these private groups because I don't need to be in them, do I? Bosh. There we go. Right, so if I now get sent a wing invite, people can come and join. And we should be okay. What a mess. But yeah, Taylor, if you want to, because I know you listen, if you want to, Alien Hunter, if you want to send me a wing invite. Oh, are you guys here? You here? Here we go. Whole chap. Hello. But yeah, if you want to send me a wing invite, that'd be cool. All the wing invites. Well, that was weird that it worked, wasn't it? Did that? That didn't work for some reason. Did I hit the wrong button? Oh well. Reinvite? But yeah, if you guys want to send me another one. But yeah, Mr. Massey, do I have enough burst lasers? No. Well, I mean, I could have 2 more, but I wouldn't have any of them. Aylin, how you doing? How did you do? Do you find yourself some CQC to play the other night? Oh, bloody hell. Spec Ops and whoever they've brought with them. Fantastic. We go. Smash him. Yeah, there was I think there was a bit of that flying around on New Year's, which was a pain. Oh, we're getting smashed. I feel like we're outnumbered. This will never do. Is this murdering BBC war correspondents? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Panthera. Oh, see, I would have put that down as being a Thundercats reference. As we know, he's the. I mean, who doesn't need more big ships? That's the question. Because I think you can never go wrong with having a big ship. Right, Nikki. So, what's my opinion on them? My opinion on them is, I saw them 1.5 years ago, and I chose to do nothing with them. The reason being is they are data mined, which is a breach of terms of service, which can actually get you banned from playing. Will Frontier do that? It's pretty unlikely, to be honest, because they have no way of knowing who actually data mined them. But I'm of the mind that I'd rather just wait to see something in game, and then once it's in game you get to see it, because then you actually get to see it coloured and all that kind of stuff. You know, a full proper render. But that's my thoughts on it, I would say. Wouldn't say much more than that, really. Pedro, it's not really worth it unless they're dropping something like low temperature diamonds, void opals, or mainly low temperature diamonds, is what NPCs might carry. But yeah, they're not linked to the data mined, and going to files is something that you shouldn't really. You're not meant to do. Oh God, with the pack hounds. Oh dear, that's got to be Tato. But yeah, that's might not be. I mean, funnily enough, it is pretty funny that me saying I don't drink tea. There are often missions from Hiller, our home system, where you can go and pick tea up, or to go and get. They want tea. Ployd wants tea. I don't. I really don't want tea. Well, Direct Cobalt, I'm glad. I like to think that maybe I've got a little bit of luck around me at the moment. Hopefully it carries on. If I can spread it to other people, all good. God, I tell you what, the amount of engineering they have pummeled into these special ops people. It's, in a word, a lot. No pack house today. Oh, right today. Yeah, Alan. To be fair, actually, I must admit that made me feel really, really unwell. Not like, oh, I'm gonna throw up or anything like that, but like just not super. So yeah, can't drink at the moment apparently, which is probably down to the fact that my blood's a little bit thin, and my liver has been working rather hard. Giza, no, they haven't. I got on really, really well the other day, doing some mining. I thought, oh, I fixed it, and then suddenly, nope. It were trash. It happened. It was rather annoying. Because it very much spoils your game, doesn't it? I haven't had disconnects actually, Philip. That's one thing that I've been alright with. Right, apparently there's 2 special ops around. Don't know where. Around-ish, somewhere. Oh, Schmaddy, you're a Dav's Hope. Smart move. Good place to be. Very good for materials. Constant relogging is your friend. Oh, Legon. Right. Ah, which is interesting, which means it doesn't show for us. Well, that's useless, isn't it? I do quite like the chatter that I've put in. Oh, we got someone else over here. That's Lee. Got who else is here? Hey, Greatest, how you doing? Nice you turn up. Ah, they ain't getting away. Never getting away. Greatest in the combat asp. Well, he's in an asp. He hasn't deployed hard points. He's picked a side. Alright. He's just turned up to get all up in my face, isn't he? Space Nightbot. Since when have we had Space Squid? Is that a new thing? No, James. My engines are indeed purple, and so are my weapons as well. So I've got purple weapons, purple engines, and then gold paint job. No, I can't. What actually? What is great? Is Greatest actually dropping something? T. Oh my God! You. No, no, Greatest, no. Right, it's on my ignore list now. Thanks, bro. Dick. And now it's stolen. Oh, joy. There was me thinking I'll do a spot material gathering. He's like, no, you're not doing any of that. Sorry, mate. Oh, look, we're maxed out at hybrid capacitors currently. Oh, greatest. Well played. You know what? I wouldn't have realised. I wouldn't have noticed if you guys hadn't pointed it out. Would not have noticed. Is that seriously just... That is a lot of tea. That is a lot of tea. Got limpets aren't doing anything. That's a shame. Because... Is that all with all that's around, all that's near me is hybrid capacitors? Alright, we'll quickly head over here. I should have known. Should have known. Epic troll. I'm not going to shoot the tea. No, to just destroy something for no reason. The cheek of it, the absolute cheek of it, the disrespect. Hey Chunter, how you doing? Oh, I mean, what can I say? Well, I guess we're gonna go hand some bonds in at this point. We've got 500,000 bonds, so we are going to head to Weberworks or Weberworks. Get Britain. Coming from the German. Outrageous. The absolute cheek of it. I'm amazed at the effort you went through for that grey test. Well done. Well done, Grey. Well done. I'm actually assuming that we land at this one. Yeah, we do. That's fine. Commander Crodengard. Yes, I am. Because instancing. I did actually manage to get away with streaming for 2 hours in open on New Year's Eve, and only one person came to try and find me. Quite impressed.
Hello there.
But then again, I didn't make a big deal of it. AL, thank you very much for the donation, much appreciated. Genuinely, thank you. And that wasn't a loop of shame. Oh, right, we'll have to turn that on silent, won't we? Yeah, see, Alan. Cheers. Oh, this is way too... Oh, this is fast. This is too fast. There we go. Should be enough speed that's come off there. Yeah, it is. I hope it should be. Yeah, we should be good. We should be good. A place of tea party. No! Todd, yeah, you're right. It's a hollow pattern due to local traffic. I'm simply following traffic control's advice on this. I already joked about it with them when I was there. But we well, I didn't have that kind of power apparently. Well, see, James, here's the thing. I don't crash very often, but when I do, it's an absolute piggin mess. Like, it's a nightmare. Often on other people's streams. That's how I typically like to do it. I need to make sure that people see it happen, and it isn't necessarily, you know, it's not always intentional. Or sometimes it is. Oh, fudged it. Think. Come on. There we go. Right. I wonder if we'll no, I don't use docking computers. I refuse to use them because I want to land my own bloody shit. But yeah, James, that does sound a little bit more like me. Or I don't crash, but when I do, I get stuck on a station and get blown up. Maybe we could do a community goal to make tea illegal in employed space. That is an idea. Right. Combat funds, we'll hand them in. So that's 500,000. I've got to do my little report because I will never remember. Gosh, there we go. Okay, Lucas, how long did it take me to get the Corvette? I'm gonna say a while. It did take a while to get it, but when I got it, it was just cash. That's all you kind of really needed on it. Oh, and also Fig Jam. There's no black market in place of tyranny because dictatorships do not have black markets. It's one of the benefits of having them, which basically meant they were immune to the UA bombing as well, which made them really, really handy. Massacre pirates. Right, deployed. What we got? Oh, I got deployed. Again, no massacre missions. All the wrong type. All the wrong targets. Rubbish. But yeah, so what was I saying? I think it's something totally relevant. Totally lost it. Lost my train of thought. How long did it get the Corvette? Right, yeah, it was just money. Rank was really, really easy back then because board hopping worked. But yeah, that was a very nice and easy thing. Oh, happy Gypsy. Oh, Fig Jam, the chances are you'd get done for littering. Oh, okay, James. Technically, employed is the title of the person that's in charge and the name of the faction as well. It's happened that way. I can't explain it. That's what it is. Game Boy Hunter. So you think about getting Guardian Fighters. How do you think they would do against human ships? Badly. You were better off using, for the sake of the effort, using just the standard ship launch fighters. What you'd want to do, if you're doing the Guardian ships, they're really good for anti-Thargoid, but they are glass cannons. They will get destroyed very easily and very, very quickly. So that's something that you do have to be aware of. Now, I guess we duck back in the medium. Guess we'll duck back in the medium. Tegnaro, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. If it's your first time here, you are very welcome. Oh no, Fig Jam, I'm not sure it'd be worth the fine. I think it'd be a bounty, wouldn't it? But yeah, Game Boy Hunter, the reason why I say that about the Guardian Fighters is because they are Um, well, the Guardian weapons work best against Thargoids. Again, and Moth, the problem with the Guardian weapons is they are all geared towards anti-Thargoid. Now, because we can't engineer them, the engineered weapons that we have as humans are better. So until we can engineer Guardian weapons, not worth it. Oh yeah, you don't want to be doing that. You don't want to be messing around with my BGS. I get proper grumpy if you do that. Oh, we got Taylo's low wake. We'll drop. Let's see what we get. Oh my god, it worked! It's actually worked. Nice, nice, nice. And we got special ops. Oh, hey Clive, how you doing? Admoth, probably... I don't know is the answer. I don't know if we need more Guardian stuff. I think an actual Guardian hull would be good. That's what I would like to see. Proper Guardian... Guardian ships. That's what I'd like to see. God, wow, they are all engineered, aren't they? They are engineered up to the hilt. But that's okay. Because I don't suck. Well, a little bit. No, not Guardian fighter pilots. What? Now, Guardian ships with a blue glow, looking like a fully, like, whoa, is that a proper Guardian ship? Like, I want it to be something really unique because they've hinted at it already, and that's in some of the lore. Pedro, you have to launch chaff yourself. You need to assign it to a fire group and do that. Or there is a and for SCBs as well, where you can give them their own fire group, I think, with chaff. I don't use chaff very often. I'm a nightmare for it. I'd rather have the extra shields, which is because I don't do PvP. Because if I did PvP, I'd much rather have the chaff. Oh, they're dead. Next special ops. Yeah, Admoth, the grind would be ridiculous. Ah, Balthazar, there you go, you can assign it to a quick key. Yeah, and that's probably what you'd want to do. Especially if you have a HOTUS, it makes things a lot easier. Well, this poor guy, I bet he feels like a badass. He's turned up in this super engineered FDL, and he's just been wrecked by all the corvettes. Yes, Clive, that's exactly what happened. I don't know if you have to sit behind meowing at me though, do you, buddy? So you want some kind of mode you can see where someone getting to use something like capture or Alan, I don't know about that. I think that would be brutal and an absolute mess. It would be a nightmare, wouldn't it? Pedro, you're on PS4. That will make things more difficult for you. Oh. Well, the Trotsky, if you're using keyboard and mouse to fly, then it probably makes a little bit of sense. Gordon, calling animals people names is sick. I mean, sick, you mean good. I mean, had I known that my cat was going to be so annoying, I would never have called him an old man's name, because it sounds like I'm constantly shouting abuse at a geriatric old man whenever he does something wrong. Like, why'd you take your shit on the floor? Why have you done this? Why have you done that? For F's sake, Clive, why have you done this? Yeah, it's that, really. I probably wouldn't have done it, because, yeah, it just sounds like I'm abusing this old man all the time, which is unfortunate. How do you call people who name their golden tabby Duchess Rose? Duchess! Fantastic. I've got a silver tabby myself, that's what Clive is. Silver tab. He made a brief appearance on the stream on New Year's Eve. Oh, this guy better be like the last one. Oh, it's not. There we go. Can't believe it actually worked. It actually bloody worked. We'll put the cargo scoop away. Then we'll have a boost. Throttle down. Then redeploy it. To create some drag in space. Yeah, Lee, we do. Spin Bubba, you said you call your cat Mr. Sparkles after that Simpsons episode. Okay. Oh, stop targeting stuff. Squeakingheimer, hello, how you doing? Yeah, James, it probably is a little bit like that. But then again, we have we live in a studio flat, so it's pretty unlikely. And Todd, Mr. Sherbet. I like it. I like the Mr. or the title attached to a cat's name. I'm a fan of it. I think I like the way it sounds. I think it's a good little bit of banter. Latrosky, there's nothing lazy about using a HOTUS. It's great. Your dog would be Captain Puppa's greatest. That's not your best. It's not your best one. A Nightbot. Why are you asking me about Greg's? I haven't been into one for like 2 years. A cat called Spud. Yeah, I mean, I can't see that. Come on, Jet Powers, what's better, a HOTUS or controller? Well, it completely depends on what you prefer. That's the answer. I like a HOTUS because I like to feel like I'm flying a spaceship. Yes, immersion, the dirty word that it is. I definitely... I like it. I like the feeling that I'm flying a spaceship rather than I'm playing a first-person shooter or that kind of thing. But that's very much a personal preference. I can't speak for other people, of course. I know that it's easy to fly Flight Assist off with keyboard and mouse. I don't know what it's like on controller. The only thing I will say about controllers is that I did try it a little bit and it didn't work for me. I just wasn't a fan. But that's because I've got 2 accounts and I tried it on my computer hooked up to my TV rather than sat at my computer, because I was like, actually, why am I doing this when I can just go sit at my computer? It was a bit like that. Oh, Latrosky, if you have a Chihuahua, and you name it Thor. I don't think that is the law in some countries. I feel like Chihuahuas are a great example of how we absolutely ruined wolves. But Jack, well, you say you're a console kid, so controls we know you can get a T-Flight HOTAS. They do that, and it works with PS4 as well as Xbox. Plus, Xbox is also going to have keyboard and mouse support. I don't know for which games it would do. I don't know if Elite Dangerous would be one of the games that would have support for it. But there you go. But yeah, HOTAS is definitely a very... Once you've got the hang of all the controls being in different places, then you're on for a good one. Oh, broken conflict zone. Chunter, no, there's not. I've got an X56. Nice, Jack. Nice. That's a very premium one. I use an X52 Pro myself. More than enough buttons, what I need. Use the keyboard as well. Obvs. What we'll do is head out. I think we might head to a different one. Head to a different conflict zone. We'll try high, and we'll try doing that thing that we did before with the high intensity. Give that a go. Now the question is, where did Greatest go? He's just buggered off. See, Chunter, I use the X52 for driving around the SRV as well, and I like the fact that I don't have to change control mechanisms, and that's one of the things that bothers me about Star Citizen, is the fact that if you're doing, say for example you're doing the first person bit, you can't play that with your HOTAS, and then you want to switch over to flying the spaceship, then you can't do that. Well, you can do that with your mouse and keyboard, but I'd rather use HOTAS because I rather feel like I'm flying a spaceship. Plus, I'm not a huge fan of their flight mechanic, which I do hope they improve. But there you go. I wasn't a fan of the T16000, James, and the only reason why I wasn't a fan of it is because the first time I used it was at the Frontier Expo, and I was streaming first thing in the morning from the expo, and I sat down in front of the computer, and had I known that it wouldn't have worked, I would have arrived earlier. Preparation matters. Oh, Greatest, interesting. But yeah, it was a pain because it didn't work at all. It wouldn't register any of the commands, it wouldn't do any of the right things. The guys that were on hand from Thrustmaster were super helpful in getting it all set up, and they were panicking because you know, there was like, they're in partnership with Frontier for this event. But yeah, they weren't too... Oh, I wasn't too impressed. What can I say? But yeah, I think that's a thing. That's my problem with it. And then when I did get it working on a second computer after doing my second one, and I got into it and I started playing, one of the controls changed its function without me pressing a single button to make it do so, whilst I was in combat with a Thargoid. It's not great, that. It's not ideal, it's not what you want. Right guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop out the wing and then drop in. That's going to be my plan. And then I can wing you guys in so everyone stay out, basically. If I can... Oh, I've done it again. Hashtag play to tea party. Behave. It's not going to be a thing. No one's going to make that a thing. The high one is around 3A. Planet 3A, Lee. Right, I've dropped in on my own. It is empty, which is not great. So I'm going to exit the main menu, go back in to my private group. We'll see what happens. And for some reason, I have no frames. Oh, I've got a sneaky suspicion something weird's happened. Oh, Jack, I don't drink tea. It's a wind-up. It's a massive wind-up. Well, Jack, the thing is with host controls is I think it's about comfort and personal preference. So if you, when you set your controls up, it's a very personal thing. And it's all well and good you're thinking, well, I can just turn up to someone else's house, they've got an X62 Pro, I'll go straight in, sit down and play. It's not like that at all. I went to Commander Scorpius's and he has an X62, and I sat down and I was like, okay, cool, well I know how it feels, I know what it'll be like to move around and stuff. And then he went, oh yeah, so that's your toggle button for your forward and backward thrust. I'm like, what? What's that? Why do you do that? Why is that a thing? He's like, well, yeah, it helps with, you know, it gives me full control. I was like, but you got full control anyway. Really, really weird. Weird. But yeah, weird one. Lee, you use pinky finger as secondary fire? No. No, 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 no. You see for that. Pinky I actually don't use. Don't use it. I use it for mode change now. Alright, well, you know what? I'll pick a side. We'll see what happens.
Good to have you on the team, Commander.
Alright, Tedo. I will jump out, and why not? Actually, Taylor, I might as well jump into voice with you, to be honest. Since we're fighting in the same bloody fight, it's probably a sensible thing to do. Hush, Clive. No one wants to hear it. I literally said shush. He's getting antsy because it's come up to, well, it's about half an hour before it is. No way. Retail day. No, Gypsy, it doesn't always happen. Doesn't always. Oh, no dice. That was the problem. Yeah, James, Clive does demand food, but it's not helping. Not yet. It's not time. He has to learn. 888. How's it going?
Yeah, no dice on that high.
It's ridiculous.
Could try the medium again.
Yeah, I guess we can head over, give it a go, see what happens.
Yeah, it's super weird. I was over here a few days ago and I was kind of doing the same thing, so...
Oh.
Don't know if it's the instances themselves that are bugged.
Or conflict zones, or...
Yeah.
Yeah. What a pain. What a pain. Because I was talking about this earlier actually. I was saying how this is probably the reason why people aren't doing many conflict zones in our squadron, is because they can't.
Yeah, it's such a pain.
Like, just get sick of it and be like, nah, I'm out. I'll just go do something else.
Right. I like the old system better because you can just go in, blow out a few, and then go turn in.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I could still blow out a conflict zone, but it takes longer, and then who knows if the one I want is gonna spawn.
Nightbot, yeah, Tato has definitely heard about hashtag Play to Tea Party. He's been in the stream. He's been in the chat.
Watching it.
Yeah, he's been listening. It's not going to be a thing. It can't be a thing.
Gray's got machinations going on.
Yeah, I feel like he's up to something.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what he's up to?
I have no clue, dude. I am as in the dark as you are.
Oh,
Because he did not tell me anything.
Oh dear. So, Mamba, how is it?
Everyone, I think, over dramatizes the heat issues because I don't have heat issues, but it could be my build because all my builds tend to be lower heat. So I'm running 2 APAs, which isn't optimal because of the split.
Mm.
But I got a huge multi-cannon and a small multi-cannon with corrosive. Both are high capacity. The large is an auto-loader, and then I have a small feedback cascade rail just for dealing with shield cell banks. And so far it's been okay.
Yeah. I mean, I guess APAs, you've gone efficient on them.
Yeah, so they don't make a ton of heat unless I'm like draining a whole magazine of APAs. If I'm really on it, then I'll get warning, give you the heat warning. But I have to be draining the magazine on the APAs while firing the multi cannons. So, but you can sit at max scoop, at a star and be like 63% heat. So I don't know what people are doing to their ships to make them run so hot.
Oh, I know people have been speaking about the fact that there is a bug with the heat generation on it where you can just sit in silent running and it will just cook.
Okay.
And for some reason the heat doesn't damage the hull.
On the Mappa?
Yeah.
Really?
Modules, screwed. But
the hull.
Yeah.
I haven't tried that yet. Like, I haven't done that much overheating to know.
Anything that medium?
Don't tell me.
Nothing?
Oh, we got it. Here we go.
We got stuff, have we?
We got stuff.
Hooray!
I'll have to try that sound running after I go turn in after this run. Curious now.
Lucas Heineck, thanks for subscribing. Much appreciated. But yeah, eventually it does take hull damage, but it's just super, super slow. That's my understanding of it.
So good luck trying to self-destruct if that's what you're going for.
Oh, yeah, I guess yes, you have
Maybe
to...
the self-destruct still works.
That'd be weird. Zombie ship.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say it's definitely not a meta PvP ship, but I'll still fly because I love it aesthetically.
I may or may not have bought myself the gold paint job for it today. So when I said I might make a Mamba, I'm definitely going to have to make one to fly it.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Because it's one of the few ships with some really smooth lines on it. Like the FDL and the Mamba are the only ones that have super smooth lines. Obviously, it's Imperial ships, they don't count.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a good looking ship.
Oh, enemy spec ops in the area. I feel like that's way too common.
Well, I think you get them in medium and up. They're just part of it. Part of the scenario.
Oh, also, I know the mega ship scenarios seem to be really, really, really easy.
Yeah, I haven't tried one yet, but I saw you did one on the New Year's stream. It was like over before you even realized.
Yeah, over and I fought one ship.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
Like I look back, it's like, oh, we got it one.
I'm not sure if that's because if it's influenced by system influence by faction or system security or something like that. But I turned up and I could have just done nothing and it would have won on its own.
I mean, you were fighting on the good guy side, right?
Ployd. Yeah, the side of Ployd.
Yeah. And we had good influence. Maybe it does.
Halo Fanatics is called as Plato Chip.
Wait, what?
He said Plato Chip back in action.
Yeah.
It's not as well. It's like, whoa. What could possibly go wrong?
Yep. I will say for PvP, this could be a big ship killer potentially, because that spread on the APAs doesn't really matter.
Yeah, makes sense.
But I mean, I 1v1 Liella Monday and did not do super great, but learned some stuff and did okay for fighting an FDL against an experienced player.
Anyone we know? Anyone we know?
Oh, it was Liella.
Oh,
I think that's how you say their name. Very good. Gave me some tips and some feedback after the fight. Super nice.
yeah. Alan, do I have a PO box? No, I don't. I don't have a PO box.
Okay, there's...
Have a severed head box. What was that? What were we talking about? No, nope. Nope, don't have one of them. That we're talking
Don't
about.
talk about the severed head box. Man, where are the other special ops? Did we kill them already?
Oh, they've got the FDL left.
Yeah, I just killed the ASP.
Uh,
Oh no, here's the FDL. Found it.
yeah, I took out the Vulture quite early on.
Yeah, I always go for the ASPs. It tends to be the easiest to kill.
No, oh, FDL down.
There's a nice anaconda there.
Well, apparently, I can't find any of them on the radar, but.
Yeah, I always go to the contacts, and if they're in range, they're easier to find.
Oops, sorry. Sorry, whoever I bumped into, casually.
Okay, the Delta's ours, Gamma's ours.
Then after burst the multi gimbal. If you're talking about my current loadout, yeah, because it's all about lazy flying in a Corvette. It's my lazy ship. So I'll fly something smaller if I want to actually have to put some effort into flying. So if ever you see me in a Vulture or a Chieftain, that's when you know I'm in the mood to actually put some real effort into flying, because you know they move differently, and you know I'll often have fixed weapons on them as well. Well, Clive, I don't think you actually know anything about flying spaceships, buddy.
He's like one of those Men in Black cats.
Yeah.
He's just keeping an eye on you.
Oh, that wouldn't surprise me. As most people know, he's a really annoying cat. The things that make him a good cat when you're awake are the things that make him a bad cat when you're trying to sleep. He loves attention, loves hanging out with people. You know, really is interactive. Thinks he's people, that kind of thing. And then that's great. Apart from 4 o'clock in the morning when he's jumping up and down your desk, being like, "Let's play some games. Let's do stuff.
It's time to wake up, dude."
Yeah, it's like, dude, you've been sleeping really long. What's that about? Like, oh, it's
Yeah,
cool.
I took a nap this afternoon. I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Why aren't you, dude?
It is literally that. It's like, oh, I've been asleep all day. It's time to wake up. Like, no. I think we're maybe 2 ships off, I would guess.
Yeah, this should be the last wave.
There we go.
They're retreating. Great work, Commander. You really made a difference.
Yeah, battle one.
Yeah, it really made a difference. Let you guys mop up. Right.
Yeah.
Fly,
I'm gonna go look
limpets,
for some
fly.
thermic alloys. I do like the good thing about the new complex zones is they do give you some slightly tougher ships to deal with. Like the spec ops are fun.
Oh yeah. Also, I've noticed that a lot of the ships are definitely more bullet sponges. I think people have been saying that's very much what they're like. They're a lot tougher to kill than they were, which is good. But the thing that really bothers me is that if you blow up a Corvette in a conflict zone, it used to be worth 90, 100,000. Now it's worth 54.
Oh, did they? So they nerfed. I honestly haven't been paying attention to the prices.
Stealth nerf.
Hmm.
But at the same time, they have buffed capital ships to 500,000.
Oh, well, that's good.
Which is
wouldn't
good.
it used to be like 150?
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
That was
which is
nothing.
yeah, totally ridiculous.
All these thermic alloys, yes.
Don't know when how my Olympus are off over there. What are they getting?
I need to do a
Polycaps.
little material grinding. I got a planet to drive around on Saturday.
What you after? What you engineering?
Just stuff for synthesis for the SRV. I'm gonna drive around a planet. I'm gonna need to refuel and stuff like that. I'm gonna make sure I have a bunch of it.
And repair.
Yeah, and repair.
Have you picked out a planet?
Yep. I'm gonna go for Hiyaka in Sol system, 160-kilometer radius moon, smallest moon. Not the first one to do it, but I wanted to do something in the Sol system if it was reasonable, and I think I can do it in the weekend.
I know. Alien Hunter's saying he's having some problems. His game froze and now he can't use in-game chat. Which, yeah.
Hello there.
Major Muppet, thanks for the follow.
Major Muppet.
Self-burn. I appreciate that. Yeah, I will say conflict zones now have become quite good for collecting materials. I like the fact that when they end, so
and
you can
just sit there and back them up.
Yeah.
Without having Olympus being shut out by Vipers with point defense.
Yeah, and without having to worry about the fact that you can't boost because your cargo scoop's open and all that kind of stuff. And
yep, that's another thing.
And also, it's an interesting way of them also, I say them, Frontier, also stopping Heelys for Feelies being a thing. Because,
Wait, did they?
Well, this method of conflict zones stops it from being a thing because yeah, because it stops, they end. You know, it's right. Oh right, what are you supposed to do? I have been wondering though, if you two people were to go and do it in a hazardous resource extraction site with 1 ton of cargo each, would it work?
Speed. I think it would be slower, but it'd still work because stuff keeps spawning.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it definitely should do. And that's something that is worthy of experimentation in a system with nothing but NPC factions. Because I would consider it to be a little bit cheaty for my own BGS. It'd be a bit iffy. Hey. Todd Colstrom says it works. He's seen it done. Oh, nice. Nice. And also, you wouldn't have to worry about long range on your lasers either, because the ships all come to you.
Right, because they want your tasty cargo.
They want your tasty cargo, yeah. Otherwise, their kids will go hungry.
Even though they could probably make more money if they just, went to a station and started trading, but
yep,
that's the
they should
irony of this game.
They should try mining. That's what they should do. I think we'll do a hand in.
Yeah. Make sure there's more transactions. I'm still assuming more transactions equals more better.
Yeah, it should do. Oh, we're talking about BGS for anyone that doesn't know or understand it, background simulation, and that's kind of the influence of how you end up with a faction in war, or you end up with famine, or you end up with all the other stuff that can come along with it. Different actions cause different things to happen. We're currently at war, or the player faction is deployed, so we are doing hand-ins for it. We say hand-ins is when you go and you drop off your conflict. What's the word I'm looking for? Bonds. Combat bonds. There you go.
Then we report it so we can kind of keep track and see if things are working as intended.
Yeah. So we can kind of predict results, because everything is quite predictable. Kind of. Kind of. It's,
double ticks.
Yeah. Double ticks. Double expansions we've had. That's not fun. Well, it kind of is. We're not expecting it. You're like, yeah.
Yeah, double expansion's good, but if it was a more negative consequence, it wouldn't be good.
Yeah, definitely. Nightbot, no filling cargo bays with tea and going over to Hilla. No. No. We don't do that.
Can you put a request to make that an illegal commodity at Player's Journey? That would be hilarious.
I would love to. I think it would be hilarious. It can continue the ridiculousness of it all. Oh, greatest request already sent. Oh god.
Oh, Greatest made the request?
Yeah, apparently he's asked.
Oh, nice.
We'll see if that makes it into the first patch. I doubt they've got a lot to fix, to be fair.
Yeah, that's kind of like low on the priorities list.
Alan, I mean, I would do that. Problem is that if I'm within the restriction zone, the fire restriction zone, I'd get myself in trouble, wouldn't I?
Should I go grab my battle cattle?
Yep. If you want to, you can go for it.
Where is it?
Long range railgun. Yeah.
Setsy. It's 2 jumps. I'll beat you.
Greatest.
Oh, Alien Hunter.
Was he right there? Was he?
Too many friendship boops. As he does.
Hush, Clive. Be quiet, please. Pad 12. Is there a ship on my pad? No. I'm going to try and do a creative landing. FA off. No. Nope. No.
Do it. Oh, you're on a... What's the gravity like down there?
It's only 0.22.
Oh, that's not bad.
Greatest. People trying to sneak tea into the station whilst I'm sitting in front of it with Heelys. So just if I tag people, like do some like laser tag. Oh, rough planetary landing. Oh no, smooth.
I find it easier to fly flight assist off on a planet surface for some reason.
That's because you're weird.
I don't know if it's like, okay, now I have a horizon and like a frame of reference for distance and stuff, and it feels more like
flying.
Spacey. There's no.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. Maybe my phone here. Yeah, in space there's like not as much of a frame of reference other than the space dust.
If anyone doesn't know, Teddy was a real pilot. He flies. He flies. So a lot of pressure on him to be a good pilot.
Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to get good at PvP. It's a work in progress.
It's going to make for an interesting day at work if you get it mixed up one day. You're like, wait, whoa, wait, what?
Where's my deploy hardpoints button? I can't find it.
Worse than that. I've deployed my hardpoints. What hardpoints? Uh-oh.
There's pieces coming off the back. What's wrong with it? The back fell off.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all right. Have you also noticed that there's no, when we look at the mission board now, there are like never any mass commissions.
Yeah, I have basically just stopped looking for them.
I just think it's totally bizarre, and I talk to other people, and they're like, "Yeah, I've got some." It's like, well, what do you mean? Like, well, where have you got them from? Oh, they're just on the mission. It's like, right, well, my faction isn't generating them at all.
Very weird. Let's get me in here.
Oh no, Nightbot! Don't tell Norith about the tea party. He doesn't need to know. No one needs to know. It's not a thing. It doesn't need to be a thing. It's okay. We can just leave it be.
Yeah.
Oh. Alan. Can't have mass commissions if CZs don't work. Tap's head.
Yeah, I haven't done many of the... They haven't had a conflict zone with CG since the patch, have they? I guess
no, they haven't. They had bounty hunting ones. And delivery. I think that's it. Hey, buddy. Clive. Can we talk about you being a mouthy son of a bitch? And how not everyone wants to hear you. Thanks, mate. He obviously thinks that's a lie. Well, Anarith, I'm obviously not going to tell you what the place tea party is because it's not a thing, so there's nothing to tell you. Nothing to say there, nothing to work on. Why are you staring at me? Oh, cats. They're just like little weirdos that sit in your room and stare at you.
Or they like absolutely hate your guts like my sister's cat.
Oh, got one of those cats from hell.
Oh, but my real battle cattle's on my alt account, but I can fix this up real quick. This will be nothing.
Right, heading back to the medium conflict zone. See what happens. Probably nothing good.
We'll see how it goes.
Tell your pilot friend to squawk 7,500.
No, it's not an emergency.
Okay, right. That was.
Or no, it's 70. Did you say 7,500?
He said 7,700 and then a 7,500.
7,700 is emergency. 7,600 is lost comms, and 7,500 is hijacking.
Oh. Oh, Giz, good shout. Just invite everyone to the tea party, and anyone who turns up with it gets put on the KOS list. Yeah.
Way to weed them out. Ooh, I should bring a collector controller, why not?
Good job, Lee. And we've dropped into the conflict zone and...
No dice.
Nada.
Come on, Studsy, why don't you have fighter hangers? That's the medium one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It seems to be my luck, actually, when I drop in first. I feel like every single time. Vanossa, Hiller is premium real estate. Surprised you're not facing even more pressure. I wouldn't say Hiller is a is premium real estate. The guys from Frontier call it a backwater system. So
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, kind of is, but not anymore. Yeah, it's got a Coriolis and an Orbis and a couple of planetary settlements and pristine reserves. So actually, maybe it is. Maybe it is alright.
So you're going to do the freeze thing?
Nah.
Oh, there it goes.
A backwater metropolis. Yeah. Yeah, that me and conflict zones are not working out together. We're not having a great time. Nightbot, no tea bags. I don't care if they're square, round, pyramid, Mobius strip shaped. I just don't care. Stellated dodecahedrons, don't give a turd. I just don't want them. Not at all. Don't want them.
Alright. So you don't use your pinky button on the X52?
I use it for mode switching, and that's it.
Right.
That's the only thing I've needed to use it for. I also have some controls that I haven't bound, or I don't, or I just use the side panel for instead, because, like I say, lazy flying is where it's at.
Yeah. I got it like I use it as a modifier to make one button do two things basically.
Yeah. It's probably a smart idea. It's something I should probably consider.
That, or I was also thinking of maybe because I used it to switch like the panels in the ship. But I could change that and just use the 1, 2, 3, 4 and maybe map some pip macros to it.
Yeah.
Could be the thing. So I'll try to go back to the medium to see if I can get it to spawn.
Alright. Oh, no we don't. I'm going to exit the main menu. I am going to go back into my private group. Because that worked once. Give it a go. Nightbot, you sent me the coffee in bags as well. I don't really drink coffee either, as we know. I'm not a huge fan of warm drinks. I do every now and then drink a mocha. But that's it. Not sure people can resent me for that. It's only every now and then, less than once a week, less than once every 2 weeks. Iced tea? No, not iced tea. I don't like the flavour of tea. It's
like, here's this other drink that's tea. Why don't you like this drink?
Yeah, it's like, well, you said hot drinks. No, it isn't just hot that's the issue. Right, I'm gonna accept the wing invite once I've dropped in.
Oh, you're sorry, I thought you already dropped in.
I've got an empty conflict zone.
Alright, hop out, I'll see if I can get it. I'm on the way.
I'm starting to take it personal, like.
Game doesn't like you. Netcode. It's like, nah.
It's like, whoa. Waiter, he's a tyrant. Kind of mean that.
Oh.
Greatest, you can't say I'm not a Brit. You can't say that. Like, neither of my parents like tea either. They're also both British. Just not from a tea drinking household. Any good?
Just dropped. Give it a second. I got chips.
Dropping in.
Battle Cattle is back in action. Oh, I should have brought a size 5 collector. Yeah, it'll be fine. I still need to engineer these pack counts too.
I still need to get mine.
Do you want to run merits sometime?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be out of commission for a week or so.
Yeah.
So, I'm pretty sure that's why it keeps on happening. Here's the problem, though. I haven't got the option to select a side.
Uh-oh.
No one was Alien Hunter.
I got like a little buggy action. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Yeah, let's hop back out and try again, because I have 4 or 5 enemy ship bars.
Mrs. Plater does like tea, yeah. And now she's like, what? Yep, she drinks tea. Lady Grey's her tea of choice. Greater says I'm not efficient enough to possibly be German, so after recommending that I do 23andMe to see if I'm possibly German. I mean, no, I get it. Like fair hair, light eyes, light skin. I mean, chances are there is some kind of northwestern European genetics in there. That's probably it. And yeah, how can you say that about Giz? Giz is a solid bloke. T should leave him alone. Right.
I got ships that look like they're... oh, those are other people shooting at phantom ships.
I can see the ships.
Or maybe it's my sensors. It could be my sensors. Yeah, it's my sensors. Yeah, now I don't have the... it's not giving me the side pick.
Yeah. That's a problem. Okay.
There's Gypsy and who else? No, just the... yeah, let's try everyone hopping out again. I think Gypsy was still in there.
Yeah, hold up, give it a go. Do I like cheese? I might be Swiss. I mean, I do like cheese. I like cheddar. And Wensleydale! No. That was obviously a Wallace and Gromit reference. If I miss around 75% of my shots, I could be American. Ooh. I mean, only if I shoot my own friends. So, I'm aware my wife is American, but she's also not in the military.
Waiting on Gypsy. Don't know if they got the message.
Okay. Yeah, Gypsy, if you're watching, if you can hop on out so we can hop back in. It's like, sorry, Mrs. P. It's like, ah.
For some reason, the tabbing to change chat.
Oh, it's useless.
No, it's not really working. I have so much trouble responding to direct messages.
Oh yeah, it just doesn't work at all. Gypsy's out.
Okay, cool. I'll turn around.
Worth pointing out, guys, that's his commander name. We're not calling him a gypsy. But there's nothing wrong if you are one.
Exactly.
But it does mean that you're allowed to eat hedgehog goulash, which is kind of weird.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they have hedgehog
That's a
goulash.
thing.
Yeah. We got ships.
Give me a sec. My sensors are short range, so
Rubbish.
I know. I haven't completely converted this one to a battle cattle.
Was the Jaeger called Gypsy Danger? Indeed, the main Jaeger from Pacific Rim was called Gypsy Danger.
Mm-hmm.
And she was analog or nuclear, which makes no sense whatsoever when you're talking about power and stuff.
All right, I got nothing now. This is crap.
Gypsy, I prefer the term massive Jippo. Oh, it reminds me of one of my favourite clips from Archer, which is a cartoon series for anyone that doesn't know who's watching. And I'm gonna have to find it. I'm sure I won't get done for copyright because of this. So, Archer. And I want to point out that the guy that plays him is unfortunately passed away.
Wait, John Benjamin's dead?
No, not who plays Archer. The guy who plays Woodhouse.
Oh,
Which is
true about that.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I am gonna quickly bung this up on the stream. And you know what? People might not find this remotely funny or entertaining, but I do. So right, here it is. It's this is the clip for everyone that cares. Oh, that's that's super quiet.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, I'm not sitting in the stream.
Right, I'm gonna pump that up. Every time it gets me. Right, it's gonna be super loud, so I guess semi-headphone warning. Just that was it. That was it. It's a short clip. It's done. Can't keep playing it because, you know, just in case I get done with a copyright thing, copyright strike. No, my luck will happen. But yeah, that is what it is. You couldn't even hear it. What? Oh god! How annoying! How annoying was that? Because to me it was super loud. So. Alright. Right, I'll pump up my desktop audio, and we'll give it a go. Geezer, I'm trying to sort it out, mate. I'm trying to sort it out. That's what I'm doing. Right. What I'm going to do. Right. Taylor, I have to ask you not to speak for a bit, because otherwise you'll be super loud as well. So. Right. Here we go. Hopefully this will work for everybody.
Who steals cars, Woodhouse? Jippos.
That again. That was it. Don't know if people got it.
Who steals cars, Woodhouse? Jippos.
That was it. That's all I got. For some reason, if it's not loud enough, I don't know why. I set it to like 150% audio for the for it. So I do what I can. But yeah, just about heard it when you shot the dude outside. Wait, what? You saw someone outside? But yeah, it's and who steals cars, Woodhouse? And his response is Jippos. There you go. which I genuinely appreciate. I don't know why, because it's just, it literally comes out of nowhere. And I thank you for putting it in there. Yeah, this medium conflict zone is dead. Now, I'm just saying that I find the TV series funny, and I find the comedy timing of it quite funny, and the fact that it's an old British man. Devil's Wolf, thank you for subscribing. You've joined at a really weird time. But yeah, I just really enjoy the immediate reaction of it. Right, do we have others in here? We've got a high, and then is that all we've got? A medium. I'm not even getting them to show up. Which planet are they around? And it's got to be number 5, is it? Dash. We could give 4 a go. Yeah. Ah, see, Alan Robert, you love the whole long pig bit too. It's like, yep, indeed, they call human flesh long pig, and then Woodhouse says that he's never gonna get a taste for it. It's like, wait, what? Like, what? Woodhouse eats people? You can't eat people. Yeah, fair enough. Jason, hey, how you doing, bud? Haven't seen you for a while. Vsauce did a video talking about what humans taste like. Actually, there's this guy that I've met a couple of times, but he's like a... Oh, which one are you at? 3A. But yeah, he's like a friend of a friend, and he actually had a flesh sample taken from his own leg that was then cooked so that he could smell it, so that he would know what it smelled like, what human flesh smelled like when it was cooked. And the really weird thing about it is that it's illegal to eat human flesh, like pretty much no matter what. And yeah, even if it's your own, you're not allowed to. It is not okay. So yeah, but yeah, super weird. Alan, don't tell everyone about the place tea party when they come in. It's super weird. No, Todd, this is genuinely a friend of a friend. He's also a TV presenter, so he does like... That's why he's not an actual friend, because I've seen him on TV. I've met him a couple of times at a pub. That's it.
Alright, alien hunters here.
Oh, that's an awful overshoot.
I used that navlock. The navlock's actually been working good tonight.
What? It's what? No.
I've used it like 3 times successfully.
Huh. Okay. Wingman navlock. Oh yeah. See this place is buzzing.
Mhm.
Oh, and they've got Warzone correspondents here too.
Yeah, so we gotta protect those dudes.
Oh, well, Jason, we didn't share a hotel room. You wouldn't pay, so that was a problem. So I can say the war's going well, and when we can get the conflict zones to work, it's definitely some issues there, but you know, the guys from Frontier are having a bit of a break over Christmas and stuff like that, which is fine. It's perfectly acceptable. They are very much entitled to have a break over Christmas and New Year. Hopefully there'll be.
You might want to back up. Just back up slightly.
Okay, I can see it coming in on the. Oh god.
They need action here. These going to run out of ammo so quick.
I was gonna say that's a lot of work for 4% hull.
Yeah. It's more for like taking out thrusters and stuff like that.
Lag hounds. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, Warzone correspondent. Dead. Where's the next one?
Let's see.
Fucking done.
Is-
Yeah, J26. I think they are going to be busy when they return. And good. Hopefully they will fix the chat function. They will fix conflict zones. I think that's the real major things that I personally have found issues with. I don't know what other bugs there are out there, but I'm not one to be super salty about stuff. Just don't mention what happened with the Gnosis. That's fine. Because I mean, I wasn't remotely frustrated about that when that happened. So, but I think that was simply just misjudging a reaction from the community, personally.
Yeah, for sure.
Just I think it was very much a tonal thing, but that was it. Oh, Alan, they probably do know about the abrasion blasters, to be fair. Which is, for anyone who doesn't know, 2 abrasion blasters will break off 2 chunks of materials when you do surface prospecting in the new mining. So fill your boots now, because you can actually get more void opals from places, or you know, if you want void opals or low temperature diamonds and all that kind of stuff. Oh. Yeah, so I just got paid 42,000 for destroying that. What was that, a Viper Mark IV?
And how much was the cutter or
The Corvette? Same. the same.
Are they paying based off rank?
That's a good point, actually. I've not.
That's how they indexed it. Okay, so this is a competent eagle.
20.
That's 20,000.
Deadly Cobra. Well, we use another. Well, wait. Elite Eagle. There we go. Go check that out. Oh, see, oftentimes that means you're missing. That's basically what that means if it's not get every time. Yeah, Philip, I don't understand that. They've accused me and they've accused both of us of having the other blocked. Well, I bloody well don't. I mean, that also means that they would have said that I would have blocked Vortex as well. Vortex, who is in charge of the BGS for the Seekers of Zen. He does all the tough math stuff that I have no interest in it. I just want to be the oh, hello, and that's 45,000 for that.
It's got to be rank based then.
Ugh.
Here's an expert crusader. That should be somewhere in the middle.
Actually got Dangerous Eagle as well. Let's give that a go.
Oh, yep.
This is science. We're sciencing.
Yep.
With guns. It's my favourite kind of science.
Eat your heart out, cannon.
Did you just put cannon in a cannon?
Something like that.
35,000 for the Deadly Eagle.
Okay, so that's, and then this expert should be between 20 and 35.
But he's like, I told you, I should have had point defense equipped. I should have had point defense. It's like, no, you don't need it. No one ever brings pack hands. It's like,
Nah, no, it's not meta.
come on, blow up then. 37.5.
Yeah,
37.
that's scaling appropriately. So yeah, it's based off a ship rank.
Which is.
That's so
I mean, it should be based off both. It should. It would be.
Yeah.
You know, you just have a table for each ship saying how much each one is worth at whatever rank. Done. Problem solved.
Eagle's worth 5,000 novice, or mostly arms or whatever, and then an elite Eagle's worth 35,000. Then like an elite Corvette should be worth like.
It's kind of sad they did more work on the bounty system than they did on the conflict zones.
Yeah.
27
They
grand
did
for
something
that.
to it, so they could have been thinking about that as they were balancing it. I don't know.
I mean, it's entirely possible this has been imbalanced incorrectly, or like it was supposed to scale with the ship rank as well, but it doesn't for some reason. Also, just want to point out, this conflict zone is got really slow-moving bars.
Slow moving what?
Slow-moving bars.
Bars.
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
So maybe chat should type hashtag FDev stuff to fix.
Nope, don't encourage them. They'll do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I now said don't do it. They'll do it. Yeah.
Oh right, you mentioned the mining thing earlier.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'll go. Alan Robert, do you get cash bonus in CZs like you do the AX ones? No. No, you don't. But they are nowhere near as difficult. So I guess you shouldn't. And technically, it's only a 5 million. I know I'm saying only 5 million, but it's only a 5 million bonus. And you've got to think that when you take out a Cyclops, it's 2 million. So if you were to think about it in the same way as, are you shooting pack hounds at me?
No.
Okay, right. I just got an incoming missile, and I'm like, oh, what the?
I haven't shot one yet because you're too close to them.
Oh yeah, place maneuver.
I might have hit you. I might have hit you with some friendly fire from these first though. Now I got pack hounds inbound.
Yeah, Nightbot, that was one of the conditions of you not offering toast anymore. That's right. No toast.
You had a toast offer?
Yeah, he used to be Toastbot. Nightbot was mainly offering toast. No, I stopped it. MK Vimes is saying he used 4 abrasion blasters to break off 4 chunks, which is that. I mean, that's 2 tons of stuff with one shot rather than you getting half a ton, which makes a big difference. God, those pack hands all exploded like fireworks.
I know. I love them so much. That should be his drives. Almost. One more. Nope. Drives are down. It's gonna be one drifty Viper.
Oh, bit far away there. Yeah, and Arith, it does kind of, but it all depends on you hitting them just right. So, if you mine in wings, you get the same amount. You all get a bonus based on, I think it's based on the Prospector limpet that's attached. This guy's really drifting at pace, isn't he?
Yeah, I can keep up with him though.
Well, I'm going to leave you to keep up with him, and I'm going to turn back and...
I think the Type 9 is a joy to fly assist off. That's what I've been doing this whole time, because once you get into combat, that's the way to do it.
See, now, I mean, I kind of worked out that essentially when you're doing your deep core mining, you're looking for pumpkins and teardrops. So if you're looking in ice-based fields, you're looking for pumpkin-shaped asteroids, or popcorn-shaped, I think people have said, but I prefer pumpkins because they've got a stalk that comes out the top. And you're looking for them that are super bright and glowy yellow, and then you're gonna fire your prospector at, and hopefully you'll find it. It's also worth bearing in mind as well, you do sometimes find surface deposits for low temperature diamonds as well. So you don't always, whilst you're flying around, it's worth giving it a go just in case. But yeah, the teardrop shaped ones are in your metallic rings. Yeah, that green bar is not moving at all. KC, hey, how you doing? Chickers, oh, what up, dude? But yeah, I mean, that is literally just the this is what you should look for, really. It's super handy. There are some visual guides out there as well that show you the different asteroids from different angles. Just to give you an idea. They're on Reddit. Have a Google. Seriously, just Google Elite Dangerous Mother Loads, and then go into images. And it's important that you spell loads L-O-D-E-S. Just because searching mother loads is potentially dangerous if you don't have safe search on.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know from experience?
No, I'm just joking. I know. It is for comedy effect, because even if I did, I wouldn't admit to it. But it seems like something that would potentially come up, like unlikely things to come up. But yeah, definitely greatest PSA. Oh yeah, and also, if you are looking for something else that we might not want to talk about on stream, then you want to spell loads L-O-A-D-S. Enjoy. It's a Wednesday night. The stream is probably going to start relatively soon, so you'll have some Googling to go and do. You can enjoy yourselves. Knock yourselves out. No, chickers, so the Crate Mark II is the Crate, and then the Crate Phantom is the Crate Phantom. I know that's really crap of me to say it that way, but that is that's what it is. That's the way it is. And wait, Nightbot, are you offering people tea now? No, Grotest. What I did was I assumed your inquisitiveness. Gaska, because I can't pronounce the first bit. Would an R9 270 and 8 gigs of RAM be enough to run Elite? I am going to say probably yeah, because Elite is really well optimized. You may not be able to run it on Ultra, but you should be able to run it, yes. Some things may get a little bit intense for it, but yeah, you should be able to. I used to run it with a 290 or 290X. Yeah, this bar isn't moving at all in this conflict zone, is it?
It's moving. Oh, it's moving. It's moving fairly slow.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it just jumped for me.
Oh.
Oh, yours isn't moving.
No.
Just look at the stream. Yours isn't moving. I'm about
maybe
3/4
so.
of the way through for reference.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Uh-oh.
I wonder how this is going to work out. Like, when the battle's over, will it suddenly finish? Because the multi-cannons will run out of ammunition if I'm not careful.
I am on the way back. Finally killed that.
You what?
want to find materials for loading my pack out, so I was trying to kill them with small burst lasers. It took a while.
Fantastic.
Maybe we should consider some larger, more ammo-efficient weaponry.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah, but they're not, I mean, meme-worthy, right? Meme weapons.
Got my twisty boys.
Hey Spooky, how you doing? Yeah, things going alright. Actually, anyone who didn't tune in on New Year's Eve and didn't hear my, what could be classed as my good news, is that I found out on Monday, so New Year's Eve, from the oncologist that my chemotherapy has actually prevented my cancer from growing any further, which is great news.
Yeah.
It's not a cure, and it never will be, because unfortunately I've got one of these super rare aggressive forms that has no cure. But what it has done is it meant that the last 3 and a bit months that I have been undergoing chemotherapy for have not been a massive waste of time of where I've just felt like turd for no reason. It meant that the feeling like turd has actually helped. So it's made it worth it, because I've still been able to spend time with my family and see friends and stuff. So yeah, it is definitely, I would like to think, good news. And I go back in for chemotherapy tomorrow to start all over again. Which is gonna suck, but it's only gonna be super rough for the first kind of 8 days, and then after that, the following 2 weeks, I'm just going to be tired, but I should be okay, is the word. Like I'll be able to do reasonably normal things, as long as I can nap a lot.
X definitely knocks you out, for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely a lot of naps. Sometimes multiple naps in a day. That's how good things can get. I kind of get up around about 10 in the morning after sleeping like 12 hours. It's literally it's like the first week is sleeping 12 hours, waking up around about 10 in the morning, then having some breakfast, taking my chemo, and then having a nap. Which it's pretty weird. But then again, at the same time, no one judges you for it. So actually, it's kind of living the dream. Of course, I would rather be a millionaire and be able to nap whenever I wanted.
Yeah.
Angry Vampire, don't worry. You're here now, and that's what counts. Doesn't matter if you're late, as long as you turn up with saying things like as long as you turn up. I automatically assume someone to shout "turn down" for what. But that's fine. That's fine.
I was thinking about it, but I use discretion.
Yeah. You could have done it and I would have been okay with it.
Yeah.
So, turn down for what? Yeah, right. But yeah. Todd, definitely looking on the bright side, because it's what you got to do. Also, I get the joy of having 3 meals brought to me in bed every day as well during that time. Because I literally don't get out of bed because sitting upright is too tiring. But you know, it'll be fine. I only have to get to the hospital tomorrow at 9, and then I won't get to leave until about 6:30. So it's alright. So it's 9 in the morning till 6:30 in the evening. Pretty turd. And it's like being infused with a hangover. That's the best way that I can describe it. It's like someone literally sitting there injecting you with a hangover all day, and then you get up and you feel hungover, but like 5-star Dante's like in a circle of hell kind of. It's rough, but yeah, that's tomorrow, and then I've got another one in 3 weeks' time, and then I get 6 weeks off chemotherapy, because I will have had as much as they can give me in one go without having a proper break, so that the immune system can recover and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Yeah, Tom, it is better than dying, but it does feel like dying. Honestly, you feel that rough. where you kind of just want to be able to give up, but you don't. You carry on going because you know it's working, and that's the important bit. Very serious, very serious part of the stream there. But hey Hunter, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, dude. We're currently, you know, engaging in the war effort for Ployd.
Got back just in time for the battle that we won.
Well, I have to believe you on that because I have no clue.
Says it on my screen. Let's wipe them out while we're at it.
Oh, is it the battle one? Is it?
It said it on my screen, yeah.
Oh, that's why everyone's leaving. Well, so that won't count for battle one for me.
That sucks.
That's a pain in the backside. Well, ugh, gone.
Oh, now the deployed guys are red for some reason.
Yeah, I think. Wait.
Friendly fire.
I think someone, possibly me, but if they're red for you, someone shot. Well, G Field, Gary. Someone shot Gary. Oh, he shot Ployd. That's what it was.
Mind covering me for a minute? Wait, actually, no. Never mind. Cargo hatch. I thought it was. Freaking power management on this thing is a joke. I got it. I got it now. I got it. I can't shoot and scoot at the same time. Should I turn off that interdictor though? Yes, I put an interdictor on it, Type 9.
Slimy Lemon, I'm pretty open about stuff when it comes to talking about it because I basically chose to live my life online pretty much with regards to it. I have a vlog channel which I never upload to, so don't worry about it. But always put stuff out there. So just because it might help someone, and that's kind of the whole point. It's why I've done the 24-hour charity streams and stuff as well. Even though I've been sick for over 2 years now, I've still done a couple of 24-hour streams. Obviously, it's only just got bad recently. But yeah, until then, I never felt sick through having cancer. It was just chemo that's made me feel rough. But I've not been on it for 2 weeks, which is why I'm really kind of perky and got energy. That'll go tomorrow. But there you go. Greatest saying he needs more likes. So I guess if you want to please Greatest, click the like button. It's what he likes. It's what he's asking for. Oh, hang on. I got red. Why am I being attacked by Ployd? This is so messed up. Whoever was. Why is one of them, only one of them, attacking me as well? I mean, the good news is it's just an asp, so it won't get through my shields anytime soon. Actually, you know what? I think we're done there anyway, so that's fine. Oh look, I know I see. Stand up. Really?
Make sure you take off the nav lock if you're gonna jump out.
Oh yeah. Right. Which place is gonna be is 5 or 2? Which one's closer? Oh right. There's actually nothing to dock at number 5, so it is back to.
Yeah. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Cover works.
Yeah, thank you for the reminder on the wingbat navlock because I would have forgotten.
Yeah, I'm just gonna scoop up these last few materials and I'll join you.
So, as everyone's noticed that there's no mass lock anymore. It's gone. But yeah, Lynn, I've been streaming for like 2 hours and 15 minutes. That's how long I've been streaming for. Or 2 hours and 20 minutes. But yes, indeed, I have the endurance of a blue whale. I don't know if that's a compliment.
I'm doing this one flight assist off.
Oh, on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Challenge accepted.
Easy peasy.
It's going to be awful. At what point are you turning flight assist off?
The glide.
Okay. Alright.
Like, as soon as I'm able to.
Anchor Vampire, yeah, mass lock is currently not working. You can still be completely mass locked, but you can't be... There's no mass lock from other ships. Which is pretty weird.
Mass disruption.
Mass disruption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, mass disruption for the low wake.
Oh my god, Nightbot's just come back to life. What the hell?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Shiv fix Nightbot?
Somehow? That's weird. I mean, to be fair, I did tinker with it a little bit earlier on, hoping that I'd get it working. It just seems to take a while for it to wake up, and then once it's awake, it's awake. But yeah, Shiv's new job. That's what it is. Geezer's saying he hadn't had any freezing tonight. Well done. I currently have the bug that says I'm leaving a wing, even though I'm not. It's good that. It's a good one. Actually, here's a great time for me to, now Nightbot's working again. If you are watching and you're looking for a group of people to play with, and you don't mind playing with a bunch of idiots like us, then we have a Discord, and a player group as well, and a squadron. Squadron is called Seekers of Zen. You are more than, or TSOZ, you are more than welcome to come and join us in game. We are based out of Hilla, and unlike most factions, we have our very own super new shiny station called Places Tyranny, where you get to hear my lovely voice tell you off for doing all kinds of bad things whenever you dock. At the same time, you can come and join us on Inara and get in there. But yeah, more than welcome. Doors are open.
Yeah, still gotta move all my ships from Siemens over there. Because it's way cooler docking here next to a belt, a ring. Much more atmospheric.
Oh yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, Lynn, the only mods can do commands over on Twitch. I need to change that, to be fair. Yeah, no flight assist off landings in Places Tyranny. Actually, I say please refrain from practicing a flight assist off landings in my station. That is the line.
But you give an exception for that because you have videos to make.
Oh yeah, I'm the exception because my own rules. Well, Tom, UA bombing isn't a thing anymore. It's gone. So, and also, dictatorships are immune to UA bombing, or they were immune to UA bombing anyway, because once a dictatorship takes over a station, the black market goes. No, chickens, there is not a mistake has been made one. Probably should have been. Because speaking of which, I'm about to do a flight assist off dock on a planet's surface, so down's gonna go.
Man, I am not flying this thing good tonight. Once I get in the atmosphere, it'll be fine. I mean, I speedbolt this thing, so it's fine.
See, chickers, I did a lot of lines that day. I spent about an hour recording different voice lines for the station. Alright, flight assist is now off. Oh, turd.
I'll be right behind you. Well, from a different angle.
I think I fudged my glide, so that's what's good.
No, you're fine. Do you have a an axis bound for vertical thrust?
Yeah.
or a button?
Button.
A button or an
I use the secondary hat on the throttle.
Yep.
So that should be.
You know the little dial around the E?
Yeah.
I use that for vertical thrust now.
See, I actually, you know, I use that for nothing.
You have something to use it for. Some
Alright.
people you're using it for the scanner tuning, but since I like to use it for the vertical thrust, I wouldn't center it and would screw things up.
Landing pad 1-1. Right. Oh god, this is gonna be so
Hopefully I
rough.
got a pad for me.
Oh yeah, MK Vimes. The my hard points are bigger than yours is a great line. That was that was a good one. That was that's what I suggested. But yeah, I just use the wheel around the E button as oh god, this is gonna be so rough. Yeah, I use that for tuning when I'm doing the scanning.
There you go.
So
I used it for that as well. It's very handy for that.
oh come on.
You're looking fine.
So new series of videos where I try and flight assist off, land every single ship on the planet. Oh, we go.
Did you speed roll with us or not? I forget if you.
No, I didn't. That was a beginning of a round of chemo. So
Yeah. Alright, where am I? Okay, I'm
Landed.
right next to you.
landed.
Nice
Hooray!
job. Yeah, see, I think it's easier to do flight assist off in the planet.
And I mean, I guess you don't have to worry about station rotation.
No, you don't. And
There's
you just
not.
gotta make sure you thrust enough to not hit the ground.
Um,
And you're just accordingly.
Nightbot, no, there is not a PO box because you guys would just send me a bunch of tea bags. So that's what would happen. It would happen. I opened it one day. I did like a hey look, hey guys, I'm doing my my PO box haul, and I've got 1,000 tea bags all loose. People have individually posted tea bags. That'd be it. And pineapple. Only if it's on pizza, that would be bad. Okay, hammer combat bonds in. But yeah, I wouldn't fall for it. Hey Colin, I'm doing very well, thank you. I am feeling pretty good. Managed to get some VR gaming in yesterday, which is really nice. That's always my benchmark of how good I'm feeling or how bad I'm feeling, is whether I can play VR. And I did some Arizona Sunshine, which I love shooting zombies. It's so much fun. But I managed to kill 300 zombies in the horde survival mode, and I was like, yeah, brilliant. And then I backed myself into a room, closed the door, and then they started walking through the door even though it was closed, and I ran out of ammo in the end, which is a shame.
Oh god, Alien Hunter. With the chaff of friendship.
Have you landed?
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
I was right behind just a high order shot. But so that was a high.
wait, is it really someone called Isambard Kingdom Brunel? Really? Really NPC names? We're doing this? This is probably the most number of people Weberworks has ever seen.
I know, right?
Definitely
Alright,
got to
well,
be.
I gotta hop off, so you take it easy.
Cool, man. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'll
Catch you later.
catch you later. Okay, I am actually in a cool time for the stream there. Anyway, guys, the time has come because it's 11:15. Oh boy. So I'm going to say once again, thank you very much to everyone who's been watching. Much appreciated, everyone who has come in and said hello. Also, I'll ask everyone to hit the like button on the way out, and also make sure that you subscribe on YouTube and you follow on Twitch if you haven't already. It's all good if you do. Much appreciated. Best way of keeping track of stuff at the moment, because my schedule is non-existent. It's a bit of a weird one. Make sure you come and join the Discord. You also, if you are looking for a squadron to join, Seekers of Zen, that's us. Come and join. Door is open. We're based out of Hilla. You're more than welcome to. So guys, I say once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Commander Placer, out.